Welcome, my beautiful Leos. I'm Brenda, Brenda Tarot, and I'm here today again to bring you your tarot and oracle forecast for the week of November the 16th to the 23rd, 2020. Again, I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please know that this is a collective general reading. Every single card and the energy they carry may not resonate with every single one of you, but take what you can from it if it does and throw the rest out into the universe for everybody else. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then all that information is posted below, how you can contact me, my prices, and to set up a private reading. Okay, let's get on with our reading here today. I have decided to change things up a little bit. I am doing a traditional Celtic cross spread here, and then I have added, in addition, as usual, the oracle messages to tie in the meaning of this reading. So we're starting off here with our collective energy, the energy that is around you right now. Whoops, got to turn it the right way. With the central issue that you might be feeling where you are. It might be taking time to see completion this week of projects or situations or the phase that you're in. You may be hanging there waiting for something to come into play, waiting for action to come into play, waiting to move on, to do something. While you're there, though, you can make great use of the time. I love the hangman because they're not just hanging there in limbo doing nothing. Believe it or not, they're doing research, they're bringing in information that they need so that when they get out of this mode, they're going to hit the ground running. And I think that's what you're going to be doing here as well. So right now, the all over energy shows me that Leos, you're hanging in limbo. You're not able to move forward. You're waiting for something to come in or hear about something to come in so that you can move forward. But you will be able to. It's going to change suddenly, and you're going to be able to move forward. This is the Tower. Move forward and create a brand new, firmer structure and foundation. So while you're here, you're planning that. Perhaps this sudden moment that came in had to make you change the way you were doing things or seeing things, or how you were processing all of your energy to move forward in a new direction. You're going to be able to do that here with the Tower moment. It means something suddenly came into play here. Change of course, change of action. You've had to change your things around you to build a stronger foundation, and you're going to be able to do that. Coming in below you, what lies below you is the Death card, and that means you're moving on. Maybe these changes here that suddenly came into play, and you may be waiting to move on in a new direction, trying to plan. Maybe you're moving to a new home, some of you, or you're in the process of waiting for something to, an offer that you put in on a house or something to come into to come to completion so that you can go and move in. But I do think you're making changes here to build a stronger foundation. And for some of you, it could be actually a foundation in a home. Moving on in a new direction, maybe building a new foundation in your career, your business, or maybe you're moving away from a relationship where now you're one door closes, it's the end of a phase, a situation, or even a relationship. And I love how it depicts here about the Death card, and it's also referred to as and rebirth, right? Death and rebirth. So you look forward to this new beginning. Be open and to the opportunities and the offers that are going to be presenting themselves to you in the near future. Look forward to them, embrace them, because what happened. The past is the past. Sometimes it could just be something as simple as the completion of a project or a contract you were working on, and now you're ready to move forward into the new one. But this is looking at your future with promise now. New beginning, rebirth, beautiful. Coming in here, what lies behind you? In the past, you may have dealt with some challenges here in your life in the past with someone else, having struggles with yourself, what you were going to do, or struggles with others. This is getting involved in, in confrontation. This is getting involved in, others that come in with their drama, that stir the pot up, that you had to deal with that kind of energy around you. But I see this as a past tense. Standing up for yourself, having to defend yourself perhaps in the past. it's all about choosing your battles wisely, being careful, not jumping to conclusions, not letting every single thing tick you off so that you're gonna react and then regret. Okay, so this is all about standing in your confidence now, moving forward, and realizing that those struggles that you dealt with, they helped you to grow. You had to defend yourself, and your beliefs and your decisions that you made, and because you stand your ground, you're going to be able to move forward. Okay, you're going to be able to move forward into this new beginning. All right, you're going to be able to move forward into this new beginning. All right, let's see what we have coming in above us. Okay, coming in above us, which is possibilities. You're going to be, well, first of all, this is the balance card. The Two of Pentacles, is the card that says you need to keep yourself aligned, you need to keep yourself balanced, don't take on more than you can handle. But also, I always see this as a card of options and opportunities and offers coming in. And sometimes, it can be in the form of two offers and two opportunities. You know what it is you want, you're dreaming for what it is you want, but make sure it's tangible and achievable, okay? But I do think that you're moving on in a new direction this week, okay? You dealt with your problems in the past. You were left in limbo. You've had to build a new foundation, and now you're going to have opportunities and options. Perhaps there were two offers and opportunities that you have to make a choice and a decision over, but you will be able to do this, and you'll be able to move forward in this new direction. Okay, what lies before you in the future? Well, you know what? You have to let go of the past, okay? This is you getting caught up in your head, thinking, the spilt milk card, thinking about things that happened in the past, and you need to let it go. Know that there's opportunities and offers still coming into you here, and I mentioned that, to go towards your new future, build that new foundation. Realize that you need to keep your eyes open and accept and be open to new opportunities and offers that are going to present themselves, whether it's in the form of a job, your career, or even relationships coming in towards you. Know that the past is over with. It happened. This is rebirth now for you, okay? The end of that. You dealt with your struggles, and now you're rebuilding a brand new future here, a brand new foundation for you to move forward to. So know that you have this ability now to do that. Keep your eyes open and stay focused on that. Now, this is where you feel you are right now. I mean, you're feeling this, disappointment, lack, loss, and sometimes, we refer to this as heartbreak. But often what it is it's a healing heart. You've dealt with that. It's showing me that now, but you're still feeling the remnants of this loss and lack. Okay, you're still feeling this, and you have to let this go. All right, because what happens is you may be taking on too much here. This comes in your surroundings and the environment, and this is where you are now. But coming in with this, I do think that you're taking on too much of an overload here mentally. Let it go. Let that burden go. Okay, this is about you trying to make things. This is going to end. This is the Ten of Wands. This is where you had to push yourself very hard to make the decision to move ahead and get past this. Okay. And I do think you're going to do that, because tens are completion. Tens are the ends of things. And this particular Ten of Wands says, it was like you were pushing dead weight uphill. You were doing all the work. The other partner or the other person or the energy around you wasn't reciprocating. And now you realize that you're going to go solo. You realize that you can get assistance and you can go on your own. Okay? You're going to be able to traverse and go forward now into this brand new beginning. Whether it's a relationship, or you're moving on physically to a new home, or you're moving on to a new job, you're going to be able to now not be someone else's, be the beast of burden for someone else. Okay, let it go. You've had to, this is in your hopes and fears. You've had to look at a situation, and I think you've played both ends of here. With this situation, there were times when you had to react and then you regretted, or you had to be forceful and you had to articulately get your message across and be direct. But at the end of the day, you learned that compassion and understanding and forgiveness is what's going to heal you through. What's going to heal you through this lack and loss and feeling of defeat and unhappiness. But looking at situations in the future now, okay. You're with your hopes and fears. I think your hopes are that, the past will remain in the past, that forgiveness will be done, and that you can move on in a new direction to build this new foundation. And I do think if you keep yourself open to that, you're going to be able to do that, okay, to the new possibilities, and let that past go. Look at things now with a more understanding, compassionate way, okay? Catching more bees with honey than you'll ever catch with vinegar. Your final outcome is beautiful, and this is celebration. So throughout all the tribulation, throughout all the struggles, throughout all the stress that you've had to deal with, that I've seen in this reading, my poor Leos, you're now going to be able to step forward and celebrate. And you're going to want to do it with those that you're the closest with, your friends, your family, those that you feel you have support with. So I do think you're going to be able to move on. You're going in this new direction now. Even when you see the celebration here, they're not facing us and dancing jubilantly. They're walking away, and they're looking at the sky's the limit now. They're looking at a new future with emotion of celebration and positive energy. So I think you're going to be able to do that. This is turning out to be, a happy ending, considering all the challenges that I've seen here for you for this week. Now, let's see what we have here for our beautiful, look what you got. Transformation, changes for the better. This is amazing. So know that you are going in the right direction, and you're going to have help here, okay? Like I said, you're going to have help here hanging on to you, guiding you, so that you don't go recklessly, in a hurry towards something that, you shouldn't be. This is transformation, moving on, building a new structure. Absolutely the perfect card that could have showed up here. I shuffled them and said, please give me the message that you needed, and this is what you got. So you're going to be packing up. Some of you may be actually building a foundation, building a home, going to a new home, or perhaps going to a new job, or just creating a new life for yourself. Okay, you might be going solo. You might have left a relationship for some of you, and now you're rebuilding this on your own right now. But you're really not alone. Okay, you're really not alone. You're going to have help here and support here. Okay, and the same goes here. When we see this card here, you're going to get help. Okay, you're going to get assistance here to get through whatever it was you were dealing with here as you move forward into your new future. What do you need to surrender? To surrender to negative thinking. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so you have control over your own thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So it's only normal, it's only natural that we do think back, we reminisce, we look back with regret, sadness, remorse, grief, whatever. But we realize that it woke us up to say, yes, thank you for reminding me of that I don't want to be there again, that I'm moving on in a new, better direction. Now, perhaps this was the energy you were dealing with, the snake. Someone who had a short fuse, someone who, got triggered very often, someone who liked to strike and argue and fight, venomous, okay? They may have been very toxic around you. I read this, they have the ability to shed their skin from one thing to another, okay? 1 minute they're looking as sweet as can be. It's almost like the wolf in sheep's clothing here. I think you were dealing with a toxic energy. I think you were dealing with a situation that, no matter how hard you tried, you could not improve it. And so you realized that you had to leave it. You had to end it. You had to go forward. So know that you're moving, you're transforming. Let go of the negative thinking here, okay? You've got reason to celebrate. You've got assistance. You're going to have help here to pull you through this grieving and this feeling of lack and loss here. So you're rebuilding a new foundation. Look forward to your new future. You're going to get new offers and opportunities coming in. So keep your eyes open to them. Beautiful. And at the end of the day, you're going to be happy again. Wow. Pretty intense reading, my beautiful Leos, but I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to at the end of all of this struggle. For some of you, like I said, this is a general collective reading. It's not for everyone. Now, again, I leave you with this. Never forget how far you've come. Everything you've gotten through. All the times you have pushed on, even when you felt you couldn't. All the mornings you got out of bed, no matter how hard it was. And all the times you wanted to give up, but you got through another day. And never forget how much strength you have learned and developed throughout all of these challenges you've had to deal with. Remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in the circle of love and light for you. My prayers and blessings are forthcoming that you stay in good physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual good health. Please play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I'll see you soon.